hello. That works. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello.
We are so back. How do we sound? How do we look? How are we feeling? Everyone in chat, are we good? Are we partying? Welcome to the third dungeon of this wonderful event that we're putting on. This is the Water Dungeon, and we are joined here by the firefighters. You can see we've got coordinated firefighter hats going on here. Wonderful outfits from everyone here. There's not a lot of housekeeping to do coming into this third dungeon. We did a lot of big things in the first couple things. If you're tuning into the stream for the first time, hi, I hope you've had a good day so far. We've been playing D&D all day and raising money for Trans Lifeline. It's been a wonderful success so far, and we're going to try to keep that success up and hit a $40,000 goal, one we never thought we'd even make. Thank you all so much for the support, and you can listen to the thing it says down there to learn how to donate. Cool. So before we get into the water dungeon, we're just gonna do a quick little party intro. Excuse me. A quick little party intro. My name is Gus. I've been here the whole time so far. I'm about to get a break, which is going to be nice. I am your dungeon master for the water dungeon. And we're going to kick it to the party. For those guests who are returning, if you could give a quick overview of who your character is, of who exactly you're playing, and then Cate, since Michael is a new friend to the Unprecasters universe, you can take a little bit longer to explain his whole deal if you'd like. Let's start with Jenny. Jenny, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Jenny. I believe that my camera might be out of focus. I'm going to turn it off and on to get it to readjust. I'm not disappearing, I promise.
Bye, Jenny.
I'm not trying to leave you guys. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to be playing Hope Lovejoy. She is a high elf cleric of the goddess Pelor, and she loves everyone and comes from a very big family, and I think that that's what you need to know about Hope.
That's right. Wonderful. What about Julia?
Hi, I will be playing Ash, Fire Genasi Monk, Way of the Drunken Master. She's gonna do her best in an environment that's not good for her.
Yes, we really stuck y'all in an unfamiliar spot for the firefighters. But you're gonna do your best. That's right.
It's fine. You gotta fight fire with water.
That's what they always say.
Fight water with fire.
That's what
they say
actually. That, I'm not sure they say that, but we know.
No.
We're here to prove a point.
They should.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Sam?
I'm Sam. I am playing Helga Gratz-Tibet, and I am happy to be here. Helga is a mountain dwarf who is a cleric of the forge cleric. Fire themed. We love that. I have lights in my beards for level ups, and I really hope I can be as dumb as possible in this dungeon.
Yes, and finally, Cate, who are you playing?
Okay, I go by Katie, source of the internet, and I am going to be playing Magical Michael Braggadocio, Dragonborn Druid/Bard.
Druid/Bard. News to me.
Yeah, I know. Right? You said we could rebuild.
That's so true. It just means the overlay is inaccurate, and that hurts my heart.
No. He's a bard. He's a bard in part. He's a pard.
A pard,
if you will.
Hard.
It's fine. It's great. But no, he's a bard too. And his special skill is stripping.
That's right.
That's fine.
Yes, and I believe we canonized in the setup that Magical Michael Braggadocio is the winningest snowdrop competitor of all time.
Yes.
So used to getting showered with love, affection, and accolades for his wonderful, just stellar stripping ability. You really have never seen anything like it before. Well, folks, this here is the gang for the water dungeon. And before, give me 1 second. I'm just checking. Okay. And before we get into the dungeon itself, I'd just like to paint a brief little scene on the side, if you don't mind. There is a beautiful ceramic teapot in a room that cannot be found by any means magical or mundane. In it steeps a blend of tea leaves that has not been grown for centuries, carefully preserved for someone who just can't find another that compares. The steam that curls from its matching teacup briefly fogs the clear surface of an illuminated orb. A careful hand wipes away the obfuscation and then folds possessively over the top of the orb. Their attention has turned to a new scene. That scene being the four of you, awakening in quite an unfavorable position. You are all in the dark. Those of you with dark vision would be able to see dimly around you. But the four of you do not have control over your hands nor your feet, for they are bound, hands bound, feet bound. The four of you hanging upside down from two different pipes running along the sides of one large other pipe. The stench of wastewater fills your nostrils. You're tied up in a sewer, gang. And it doesn't look very good. Hope and Helga on one pipe on the left, Ash and Michael on the other. You hear the hiss of this dangerous acidic wastewater surround the floor beneath you as it spills into this room that you are all trapped in, and the wastewater starts to rise. Could we just go ahead and start off with an initiative roll from everybody, please?
Oh my god.
Did you say
so stinky?
Actually, I have two very important questions.
Yes,
Number
Jenny.
one, did you say we are upside down?
Yes.
Number two, on a scale from 1 to 10, how stinky is it?
9.
Wow. Okay. Oh dear. Oh no.
There's always room to get a little stinkier.
I guess I could like fart.
Yeah, we just gotta clear out the.
And now it's good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know, this is the team of reigning champions, so I'm not pulling any punches here.
Oh, yeah, you're putting us in the stink.
No part of me thought that poop would be involved in the water dungeon.
We also just got an immediate lair action donation, so we'll get to that as well.
Okay.
Insult to injury. But what did we get for those initiative rolls? Hope.
That's a 15 from Hope.
Okay, Michael.
Well, you see, guys, I got a natural 1,
Okay.
which is good.
Yeah.
It was all part of the plan.
Right. The bad news is that my pencil just ran out of pencil juice. Hold on.
Not the pencil juice.
The other writing utensil. I found one. I got a pen. Okay. What does Michael add to Dex? To that one.
To Dex, nothing.
Nothing. All right, that's a 1 for Michael. Helga.
That's just a whole 1.
I got a 5.
Okay. And Ash.
I got a 6.
6. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Let's see here. Before the initiative starts, we are going to have our first lair action. There is this strange force from deep below you. A ripple of magical force that emanates up towards the pipe that you are in. Could I have a strength saving throw from all of you? And could I have it at disadvantage because you're all restrained?
Can do.
Ooh.
Cate, you're coming in a bit quiet. If there's a way to
Okay,
turn
I
yourself up.
just turned up my mic. Is that better,
It does
everybody?
sound a little better to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we get on those strength saves?
That's a 6 from Hope.
Okay.
12 from Ash.
6, 12,
I got a 14.
14,
And I got a 9.
9. Okay, so you all fail this strength save, but it is just an effect that like pushes you away. So I'd say like all 4 of you, this magical force like boom, just like flies up towards you, and the 4 like because you're like tied hanging upside down on these pipes, your bodies just slam up against the pipe above you, and you're all going to take I rolled pretty low, 2 bludgeoning damage each from slamming up into that pipe. We also
Bumped
got
my
a
head.
wild magic surge redemption, so I'm going to see who gets that. I got a 1. That's Hope. Jenny,
Okay.
if you could please roll me a D100.
I can do that. Sorry, did you say we just took damage from being slammed?
2 bludgeoning damage.
2. Okay,
To
just
the
want to make sure.
slam.
That's us. Okay, I.
Oh no, I lost my magic surge table. Where'd I put that thing?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
It magically disappeared.
Let me find it.
D100.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't have them out beforehand. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Sorry.
You're good? You're good.
D100s, they don't happen every day.
No, they don't.
That's a 27.
They might happen a lot here, though. 27. For the next minute, all of your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus action.
Oh wow!
Yay.
And with that, Hope, you are first in initiative. Your hands and feet are both bound, and there is painful, disgusting wastewater rising from beneath you. What do you do?
Okay, so just to clarify, because our hands are bound.
Yup.
From a spellcasting perspective, there is verbal, somatic, and material.
Yep.
Somatic is the hand one,
Yep.
right? Okay, most of my spells do need somatic components to it, but one that does not need somatic components to it is the cantrip light.
Okay.
I know that it is dark in here, and I say, oh, this certainly will not do, and I shall cast the light cantrip, so that way I can see all my friends.
Wonderful.
I picture that Hope is upside down, and Hope, notoriously has a massive hoop skirt. I do believe that it has flipped upside down. She does wear armor underneath of her hoop
Yeah.
skirt, so her nothing is exposed from her, but you can't
You're not.
see her
you're
face.
also not. You're kind of like tied up like a hog on a spit, right? So your back is facing the floor.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my hoop skirt is probably still a little flailed, I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
It's certainly not. I'm not used to being like this, and I'm so sorry for anyone who might see me this way. My bonus action is the light cantrip,
That's
and
right.
then as an action, I don't really have any. I don't really have any spells that are good for getting like just cutting rope. So I'm just gonna try to pull my arms out.
Yeah, wonderful. First, real quick, you're coming in a little loud. If you could maybe turn your input volume down. And secondly, yes, that will be a sleight of hand check that you can use your action to do, since your bonus action was able to cast that spell. Very, very huge. So go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, and this is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, I've changed my volume. How do I sound?
Better.
Great.
Party also currently has bless.
Yes, party is blessed, but that won't affect this roll.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think that it matters. That's, would you say sleight of hand?
Yes,
That's a 7.
that's a 7. Hope does her best, but is not able to wriggle her hands out of the restraints. That moves to Ash's turn.
Oh my god. It fucking stinks in here.
It really smells.
Can I look around? What is there around me? Is there just sewage water? Do I have to dive into it if I get down here?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check. And since you're upside down, I'm so sorry for all these disadvantage rolls, but let's get that at disadvantage as well.
Extra stinky.
That's an 18.
That's an 18.
Ooh.
I rolled
yeah.
a 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
You see that like wastewater is starting to like spill in on all the sides of the room. With an 18 on perception, though, you're able to sort of crane your neck back, and just before it is entirely covered up by this thick, brackish water, you see that there is a closed drain with a valve on it. So you like see it for a brief moment. You see a drain with the valve, and then it's covered. I will let you perception checks. I always let people do perception checks for free. Okay. So you're still free to take an action and a bonus action.
So what I would like to do is use a cantrip to produce flame and burn the rope around my hands.
Incredible. I'd say that would succeed automatically. You've got a fire spell. It can burn the rope 100%. So yes, you are able to produce flame and your hands are now free. You immediately like swing down since you're only tied by your feet now. Yes, that would have been your action. Any bonus actions you can do?
Okay. Let me hold on for 1 second.
You're good.
Nothing I have is helpful for right now.
Okay. Ash has been able to free her hands, just sort of dangling down, her like fingers almost touching the water as it rises up. That is now Helga's turn.
Awesome. Can I free? Well, can I just free myself?
Yeah, totally.
Can I just
Please?
I did something fun with Helga when I was leveling her up, and I
Okay.
took the feat telekinetic. So I have a mage hand
Ooh.
that does not take any components. So could I use my mage hand to grab a flask or like a tinderbox to burn away the ropes on my hands on the pipe
Mage?
above me?
So you have like a tinderbox in your inventory?
Mm-hmm.
So you want your
I
mage
think it's
hand
just a standard adventurer
to pull out the
like,
tinderbox and use
and
it.
strike a match on it and burn it away.
You
'Cause
know,
it's light.
golly, I don't see why not. A hand. I mean, can one hand like do everything that a tinderbox needs to do? Like hold it and strike it and place it. I'll give you a low DC Arcana check. to pull
Okay.
this off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is going to be.
Unless you
Arcana.
have less active.
And I have a
This
bless
is an
action.
ability check, so
Okay.
bless does not apply.
That'll be a 14.
14. The DC I set was 10. So you are able to. The mage hand pulls this tinderbox out. Are you burning the ropes? What ropes are you burning? Your hands, your feet, someone else's hands or feet?
I think I was gonna go ahead and burn the ones on my hands so that I could try to like swing myself
Cool.
up onto the pipe.
Yeah. You burn the ropes away on your hands, and just like Ash, you just like swing down, feet still attached at the top of your pipe. That was your action. Any bonus actions?
I don't think there's anything I can do right now that makes sense.
Alrighty, that moves on to Michael.
When we got slammed up against
Yes.
the pipe at the top, did I have the opportunity to grab onto the pipe even though my hands are bound?
I think that you would have the opportunity to grab onto the pipe regardless.
Okay.
Yeah. You can grip that pipe.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like to cast the cantrip. I would like to cast Primal Savagery.
Ooh, gives you claws. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and
Very nice.
teeth.
Nice.
And teeth. And so I would like to roll an attack roll against the rope to see if I can acid attack it.
Incredible. Roll to hit the rope.
Okay. That's a 17.
Surely that hits rope. Yes.
Okay. So that will do it's 12 points of acid damage.
From Primal Savagery.
Yeah.
Interesting. Most certainly you grow all these, your nails grow long, you get these long teeth, and you tear into ropes on your hands, I assume?
Yes.
Cool. That's your action. You freed your hands. 3 of you are now hanging fully upside down, suspended by your feet, with Hope still having hands and feet on the pipe. Is there anything else you can do with your turn?
Yeah, I do a couple of sexy pull-ups, and I'm like, ugh, and it's very.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Oh,
you,
oh my.
Just, he wants to get a couple of reps in. You know what I mean? You can't pass
Oh,
up
that is so
opportunity.
resourceful.
I know we're
cannot-
in danger right
That's
now,
so
but
smart.
oh my god.
Oh, it's fun.
Wait, let me see what I can do. I do like a crunch. I'm like,
Michael is making friends fast. This is fantastic. Hope that goes to your turn. I will say that at this point, the water has been spilling in for long enough that it rises by a foot. The next time it rises, it's going to get the people's hands that are stretched down. So water's up another foot now. Hope.
Oh, you are all so much more resourceful than me. I wish, well, if I had my hands free, I would be able to help out more, but unfortunately, most of my spells that I have for which I would be able to produce a flame would require my hands to be free, and if they were free, then perhaps I would be able to assist anyone else. If anyone does have a ranged ability to be able to get those ropes free, I promise that I would return the favor.
Yeah, we'll get around to you. Once we get out, we'll get you out.
Oh, why, thank you. I'm going to, yeah, like nearly all of my spells are somatic components. I will,
do you want to wait?
You can try to wriggle
Hold
away again.
on there.
I'm going, could I delay my turn until one of my other,
Yeah,
other
you can
things
hold an
go?
action. What are you holding an action to do?
I think that, well, so once I get free, I can cast Sacred Flame on, to attack the rope that's
Cool.
attached for my feet
Cool.
or someone else's feet. So.
Cool. Yeah. So you ready an action to cast Sacred Flame. For once your hands are freed at any point in the next round. That moves to Ash. Ash, your feet are still bound. You're almost touching this water. We got a Wild Magic Surge Redemption, so let's see what happens there. That is a 2, which means that it's going to come from Michael. Cate, if you could roll me a D100, please.
Okay. Here I go. Well, that's kind of disappointing. It's an 11.
An 11.
Whoa.
Could you roll me a D10?
Exciting.
That's a 7.
A 7. How tall is Magical Michael Braggadocio?
Magical Michael Braggadocio is medium, and we'll say like 6'5".
All right.
He's-
Well,
Oh!
bad news.
Tall man.
Now he's 5'10.
Yeah.
If Michael is smaller now, does he just slip out of his
Restraint.
Yeah. Do I
don't
lose
think-
mass?
I do not think that the decrease in height makes your ankles smaller.
You
Um,
actually condense.
Yeah, so
good-
does that
hey,
mean that he's
listen,
more
I respect
swole
the
now?
hustle, though. Keep asking questions, everyone.
It's the only way to play.
That is Ash's turn.
Alrighty, so what I want to do is I want to produce flame, throw that little flame at my feet to get the rope burned off, and I want to try to somersault and land on my feet into the sewage.
Yes, produce flame. That's another freebie. Works automatically. Yeah, go ahead and make me a acrobatics check to see how smoothly you're able to dismount.
Okay, so unfortunately that wasn't at one, but I get +3 to acrobatics.
You also have you have luck. Do you have any luck
It's
points?
probably not the best use of a luck point. Just some advice as
No.
a friend.
If I get stinky, I get stinky. It's fine.
Right.
I'm just looking out for you.
Produce flame, shoots the flame at the ropes around her feet. The ropes burn away, and Ash does a belly flop on the floor,
my
creating
God.
a big splash of this awful wastewater. Ash,
Not splashed.
Ash, you take bad roll. You take 8 acid damage.
Oh God!
no.
From making contact with this water, but as you land, you do feel like your hand like wraps around this valve. So
I just kind of clap with my hands
do I get an
bound.
object interaction? Does that, or is that
it would be your action. It's kind of stuck. It would take your action to try to force it open.
Okay.
So unless you have a bonus action to use, that would be your turn.
Let me just double check really quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
Cool. That
I
moves,
do not have a pulling plug action.
that moves on. That moves on to Helga. Helga, your feet are tied.
If someone could get me down from here, I could go help the fiery person go try to shut off that valve.
Oh, well, I can help with your feet if you could get my hands. So I would I would
so
very
cute.
easily be able to help.
Fiery person.
Could I do the same thing for
Your mage hand
Hope?
is still holding the
Yeah.
tinderbox, but it will still take that that Arcana check to
That
be
roll.
able to
Okay.
maneuver it with
Okay.
a single hand.
All right, go over there, little buddy. Do your best. All right, that's a 15.
A 15 is another success. You can use your mage-handed tinderbox to burn away the ropes on Hope's hands, and Hope, you had that action prepared.
So at this point, I just flop because my hands are down. I'm not
Yeah.
strong enough to be able to do pull-ups like some of our other party members. So my hoop skirt has flipped, and I'm like, oh dear. And then but I still was absolutely ready to help Helga and Sacred Flame those ropes on her feet. That's a dex save for Sacred Flame. I don't know.
Sacred Flame, dex save. I think a rope auto fails dex saves.
Okay, I will.
But I
would
will
you...
say that this was probably going to hurt Helga too.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess maybe the produced flame should have hurt you. Well,
Well, I don't know if there's
I'm made
a
out of flame.
pipe between like the rope and this.
it is all right. How about this, Jenny? Roll me an Arcana check to see how well you're able to place the spell so that you can get the ropes and not Helga.
Oh, sure. Oh, and that would be that'll be a 23 on Arcana.
Cool. Call it safe.
I want to take care of my friend, my new best friend. Okay, and then I'll roll damage for the ropes.
Yeah.
Is that
sure.
sorry what you were asking?
I don't know
Okay,
how much
cool.
hit points the rope has. Probably not a lot. So unless it's a silly low number, I'll probably let it work.
Oh dear. Okay. That was a silly low number. That was a 2. So sorry. I was so careful to not damage you that I rolled 2 1s on my D8.
Next
Yeah.
time, just put a little more oomph
Oh.
into it.
Sorry, I'm at 5th level, so I think... No, correct, sorry.
Cool.
D&D Beyond is correct. I get confused
Great.
sometimes.
We did just get a single level up donated to the party.
Wow.
So one of Michael, Ash, or Helga can level their characters up. Who do you want it to be?
Oh, please, one of you. I'll wait. We'll wait for the next.
Helga, Ash, who wants to
We've already
level?
we've already got a cleric leveled up. I say
Get evasion,
I
get
do
evasion.
get
All right,
evasion.
Ash. All
Okay,
right.
I'll
Get
level
evasion,
up.
please,
Julia,
Ash.
Julia can level Ash up. The good news is that even though this rope isn't entirely burned away, Hope has done some damage to it and would probably be easier for you to free yourself, Helga. So you use your action for that mage hand. You still have a bonus action if you've got one to use.
I have a bonus action?
No, Helga does. That was your prepared action.
Correct, yes, sorry.
Oh right, a bonus action.
If you don't have one,
really-
that's cool. We'll move on. No
I
sweat.
don't really want to do spiritual weapon yet, so I'm gonna hold.
Oh, yeah. All right. That moves on to Michael's turn.
Before you start your turn, sorry, real quick, we have one more layer action that needs to happen.
Thank you, Stella.
From earlier, so that can happen whenever the DM sees fit.
Thank you, Stella. We can run that now. So this lair action is an interesting one. You all feel a sort of like it's a chill in the air, but it feels like it has energy, electricity to it. Just something passes over you. This sort of almost a fear of lightning. This lair action. All it has done in this moment is that it has made you all vulnerable to lightning damage. So be very careful around anything that deals lightning damage. That moves on to Michael's turn.
I would like to please cast Thorn Whip
Cool.
against the rope on my feet. That's what
yeah,
I like to do.
yeah. You're trying to cut it open with the thorns. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a nat 20, which you
So-
think.
Yeah.
So that was neat.
that seems like it works.
And then it's gonna be 2d6. So that's 10 of like thorn whip damage. That's my tail. It comes from his tail.
Yes, fantastic. Comes from your tail, whips around, slices the rope open. You're now entirely free. You were doing pull-ups though, so you maybe are like still holding on to the bar. You saw that Ash got hurt by the water, so.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
So Thorn Whip says that if the melee spell attack hits, then it can pulls 10 feet closer. So can I pull my feet up and do a sick flip and land on my feet?
That's an acrobatics check for sure.
Gotta recreate what I tried.
Yeah.
We're here for show.
Yeah, that was an 18.
Yeah, that's probably sufficient. You do this incredible sick move. You still do land in the wastewater. You look really cool doing it. Yeah. So I won't roll as many damage die because I guess Ash landed in with her whole body, and you just your feet. I did roll max damage though. You take 6 acid damage. As you land in feet sploosh in this wastewater. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up who's still hanging? Helga, are you?
Both Helga and Hope are still hanging. Also, we just got another level up, so Michael or Helga can take the level.
Okay. Michael will look up at where Helga is hanging and say, "Hey, just want you to know I think you're doing a great job," and give you bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
Michael, you should go ahead and take that level up.
Okay.
Great.
It's gonna take me a minute because I'm slow.
Cool.
No, I feel that.
Good news is that your turn has ended, so you've got a little bit of time. That moves on to Hope.
Okay, I will try to. I think that I'm going to try to. Oh, this is interesting. Can I cast? I can cast 2 cantrips because I can make one of them my bonus action. Is that wild magic thing still happening?
Yeah, I think it lasts for a minute, which is I don't remember what number you rolled, but yeah, 2 action cantrips should be allowed. Yeah.
Cool. I want to try to Sacred Flame my feet, and then Sacred Flame, and then I'll start from there. I'll try to Sacred Flame the rope on my feet to go off.
Let's do it.
Would you like me to make another Arcana check for that, or do you want the last one to ride, or however you want to roll it?
Yeah, let's get another Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, so for Arcana, that is a 9.
Okay, you want to add anything to that?
Oh, I do have a lot of +1s. I'll add 1 just in case the DC was 10.
The DC was 10. Shocker.
Thank you.
So you will be able to deal all the damage to the rope and none to yourself here.
Wonderful. Okay, I will re-roll that damage, or roll the damage for that. A 4?
I rolled a d6 earlier to see how many hit points the rope had, and I did roll a 3. So a 4 should be able to do it. You free your feet, which means that you fall. Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right. Hope takes the tumble. And takes. Oh my God! I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm rolling really high on this acid damage. 11 acid damage as you crash and splash into the disgusting, painful water.
Ouchie water.
I will call out and be like, oh man, I will call out and say like, oh dear, I am so sorry today. I would have had a spell that would have stopped us from taking any damage from anything that would have been liquid that we would have been walking and submerged into, but I did not prepare it today. But if I did, I profusely apologize because we would have been able to be on top of it. We wouldn't even take any damage to the ashes if we had talked about it. So that is my fault. But anyway, I would love to help you, Helga, and I will try to do would you like me to do another Arcana check to do that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Helga's brain is like, do I have that spell? Oh God. wait a second.
Much better. That's a 23.
Incredible. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Yes, sir.
And it seems like there's only 1 hit point left on this rope based on what you did earlier.
Well, that's 11.
All right. Helga, you fall into the water and you take 7 acid damage. All right, so all four of you have been freed from your restraints. You are now in the bottom of this pipe. Ash has spotted a drain which has since been covered up. You also see that there is a solid gate closing up the end of this pipe as well. That is the end of Hope's turn, and we move on to Ash.
So, end of last turn, I had my hand around the drain
Yes.
pipe thing.
Yes.
I'm going to try to pull it out.
Yes. Go ahead and give me a athletics check or a raw strength check to try to force this this valve open. It's been like caked up with all this icky stuff for you don't even know how long. Very, very hard to budge.
I got an 11.
An 11, unfortunately, is not going to cut it. You use your action to try to force this open. Can't quite get it there. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Someone, there's a drain pipe down here. If someone could help me pull it out.
Are we just floating on top of the poo-poo water?
Yeah, I'm literally
surrounded
sitting
by
in the
shit
poo-poo
water.
water
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
Disgusting. Right. Oh, that's another magic surge. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
Do we
I,
get a magic surge?
I rolled a 1. That's Hope again. Ginny, if you could roll me a D100.
It's okay. I have the dice already out. That will be a 41.
A 41.
Mm-hmm.
Hope Lovejoy turns into a potted plant.
Oh! Well, at least there's a lot of fertilizer in this room, I suppose.
Yeah, it smells a little bit better now.
That's Helga's turn. Hope's a
Oh my
plant.
god. Can I go down to where Ash has gone and also try to yank at this grate?
Yeah, it's
Or the valve?
It's a valve that you like twist open to open the drain. Yes.
Right,
Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead and give me that athletics check. It's a high
Um,
DC. So
Okay.
Since we're both holding on to it, does she get any help from
you would have had
me?
to use your action to do the help
Okay.
action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, that's looking nice. That is going to be a 24.
Hey, the DC was
Nice.
20, baby.
Hey.
Hey!
Helga's big, meaty arm strains as she finally wrenches this drain open, and the water starts to spill into the drain. I am going to real quick. Y'all are gonna love me for this. Ash, you take 1 acid damage. Helga, you take 2 because it's a start of your turn thing, and I forgot to do it.
I'll take it.
And the water goes into this drain. You are now finally, for the first moment in this dungeon, have a little bit of you're not in any immediate danger anymore. And then Hope comes back.
Oh,
thank goodness.
Dear. Oh, I have never been a potted plant before. That was quite an experience. Nor have I ever been in such a place as this. Where have you all come from?
Hey, I think I recognize 2 of yous. And I point at Helga and I go, you run around my city with in the forges, I think.
Oh shit. Yeah. You're from Glycaria?
I am from Glycaria, but I currently am the president of the city of Brass.
Oh, wow. Oh, and the Plane of Fire.
Yes,
I love that place. I love that place
yes.
so much. Oh my
Yes.
god. What?
Do you know my dad?
I might.
His name is Ember. He's very loud.
Oh, I've definitely heard your dad. I heard him
Wow.
yelling.
Small world.
Very
and
small world.
And you and
Small
I
planes.
point to Hope and I say, I think I know your sister. Is your sister Robin?
Oh, my older sister, Robin. Oh, yes, I love her dearly.
She is my best friend. She's my best friend.
Oh, I am so glad, and I am sorry I have not made your acquaintance before. It has been a long time since I have seen Robin, and I am sorry for not recognizing you. I am also from Glycaria, and I have not been there for a while, but I'm sure, and I have not been to the Plane of Fire, at least not yet in my life, but I am sure you are of a reason to be known.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Robin does not talk nearly as much as you do, but you always have a place to stay, and Robin frequents my residence if you'd like to come visit and see her.
Too kind, truly, you are too kind.
Lovely.
But just get around and I'm so sorry for our fourth friend who is here.
Who's our fourth friend?
Hello.
Yeah. All three of you can roll history checks if you want.
Ooh, yes, please.
Yeah, I feel like Helga has no idea who Hope even is right now.
Oh, come on. I got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Helga, you know this. This is the magical Michael Braggadocio, noted 12 times Snowdrop winner.
Oh my god.
Stripper extraordinaire, goes on tour all the time. You've definitely seen one of his shows before.
Magical Michael Braggadocio, right?
He bows like
Ah.
extravagantly.
I am a huge fan. Love what
thank
you can
you.
do.
That's,
Love the way that you the way you work up there. Incredible.
thank you. So, and then his pecs, just like he flexes his pecs like a weird amount. It's fine.
Helga starts sweating.
Oh my god. Oh.
As you all are having this conversation, you sort of hear echoing, bouncing across the pipes. Oh no! Oh no!
What
Who
do you
said
believe-
that?
What's that?
Blazes
Was that one of you guys?
No. Do I sound like that?
It is
I'm
not
sorry.
bad.
Sorry,
It most
sorry.
certainly sounds like someone in danger and in need of our help.
Can I do a perception check? See where it's coming from?
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to do a perception check. It's coming from like through that gate.
Yeah, maybe we should. I don't know how we ended up here, but perhaps we should try to get out and follow that voice. Maybe.
If anyone is in any way hurt by the situation that we have just been in, I would be glad to lend some assistance if anyone needs some
Yeah.
Oh.
healing.
But yeah,
Oh.
I really did fall face first into the sewage. So
All right, and then I will just I'll try a level 1 cure wounds on you.
You know what? I can also do some
Yeah.
magic of that
And also
sort,
remember,
so-
y'all do have healing potions at your disposal.
yeah.
I do. I just heal
Yeah.
myself as a life cleric, so that is it's a
Cool.
double dip for me.
Cool.
That's fair. I think got a couple first level spells, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a cure wounds for myself as well.
Let's see.
You're gonna heal. It's D&D Beyond tells me you'll heal 9. I have to
Okay.
do the math to figure out how much I heal for that. I'm not used to this.
Okay. Yeah. So, yep. What are y'all doing after the healing party?
Well, let's go find where that voice is. I'm curious. I just start stomping ahead.
oh,
Sure.
all right, and I follow behind Helga.
Yeah, there's just a lever here. You pull the lever and it opens the gate, and you walk into this like sprawling system of pipes that makes up this sewer. As you sort of hear the voice and sort of follow it as it echoes across these metallic walkways, you see that this sewer is not I'm not sure if y'all have ever been in a sewer before, but if you were to like guess what one would look like, it surely wouldn't be corrupted with tentacles that are that seem to be just slowly moving across the upper reaches here. You also wouldn't think that it would have etchings in the side carved into the metal of large toothy maws and these fin-like protrusions and these strange arcane sigils that seem to hum as you walk past them. You have the sense as you're going through here that something greater is happening here, something that maybe were you not forced to be in this situation, a wise adventurer would try to stay far, far away from. You continue through the sewer and the sound gets louder. And as you finally turn a bend, you see that there is a man He's wearing real quick, you all just got an aid donation. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Gidget.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Everyone can increase their current, or in D&D Beyond, you just increase your max HP by 5, and it does the rest. So hell yeah. But yes, you see, there's a man standing there. He's wearing overalls. He's got a big, thick mustache. He has his arm like stuck in a pipe that he was reaching into, and there's like acid that's like dripping down and hitting him on the forehead. And he's going, oh no, oh no, oh, help me, I'm stuck.
That seems like a hell of a situation you're
I'm
in right
stuck.
now.
I know, please.
Oh, we must help him. I'm sure of it.
Who is this
how
man?
did you
Who
get
is
here?
this man?
I fell in the sewer. I don't know. Please help.
Have you tried pulling your arm out?
Obviously.
Have you tried?
Hey,
Sorry,
gang.
is there just?
Should we just keep moving?
What?
Oh,
No,
I
I
could
don't want to
not.
help him.
Please.
Look, he's dying
I
slowly
could-
from
you know
acid
what?
drips on his
Certainly could not.
forehead.
I certainly could not. I just could not.
Please,
Hey,
I have a gift. I'll give you a gift if you save me.
What is
Oh
it?
well,
Gift.
you know that
What
sounds
is
good
it?
to me.
Wait,
Save me
is
first.
your arms? Is his arm stuck in a pipe? What was it?
It was an extra. He was trying to reach in there and he got stuck.
Well,
was he-
I
what
go
were
and
you
grab
reaching
my
in for?
warhammer that has like a sharp edge, and I'm like, I could
No,
always
no,
cut it off.
no.
Oh,
You look very
okay.
strong. If you could just pull me.
Well, that might dislocate your arm, but all right.
I would rather
all
have
right.
a dislocated arm than an arm.
Who else wants to help me? Do we want to start a line of tugging?
Yeah, I got a little bit of oil in my backpack if we want to oil his arm up. a
Burn
little
his
bit.
arm off? Okay.
Can I pull a little flask of oil out of my backpack and I'm
Yes.
gonna drip it on his arm where it's stuck?
I
Yeah.
will. I will cast guidance on Helga for
Great.
for this. And then
Okay.
I'll also turn to Magic Mike and be like, I'm sorry. Are you all right? You seem uncertain, and I don't want to push ahead, but I do think that we must help this poor soul.
I was just gonna cut off his arm and move along, but
All right. Great
I
minds
just-
think alike.
I was just kind of enjoying like the vibe generally, so like
I'm
it's
so
fine.
glad we could give you a good vibe.
It's fine.
Did you need any healing, or are you doing all just fine?
No, I'm all right, but thank you. Also,
Oh,
I like your
all right.
skirt.
Helga, why don't you give him a good pull?
Okay. All right. Here I go. I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah,
Try to yank him.
Yeah, because of the oil that Ash set you up with, you can roll an athletics check at advantage here.
Nice.
Awesome.
Then you have guidance, which is a D4.
I don't know about all this.
Okay, let's see. Advantage helped me a lot, so thank you, Ash. That is going to be, what was it, an athletics check?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do math in my head. 19. 25.
25, yeah. Shunk. You pull Mario, or sorry, it's not Mario. I don't know who it is.
Mario.
It's just a plumber. Obviously.
Some guy.
It's just some guy. You can't believe I did that first opportunity. You pull this man out of the. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so grateful. Here. You all look very strong. I'm probably not helpful very much, but if
Spit it out, buddy.
well, oh,
That's okay. I'll give him a couple pats on the back.
I
They're
also
kind
pat
of
him on the
firm.
back.
like a trembling hand like holds out this little baggie, and it has these like red and white mushrooms in it. He's like, here you go. You can eat the mushroom, and it might make you very large, and it might help you from dying. So
Oh, great.
here you go.
Does it do anything else?
I will send you in your team chat the item description.
Helga wants to do
Um,
drugs.
Here we go. You also just received another aid donation.
Hey.
Let's
Thank you
go.
so much.
Thank you.
So that's another +5 to your max. I will also read out loud the item description as I send it to you. This is a little homebrew item that I've made. It's called It's a Mushrooms. There are 5 red and white mushrooms in this clear plastic baggie. Use a bonus action to eat one of the mushrooms and roll on a d6 table. On a 1 to 2, you appear to double in size to everyone around you for the next minute, but this is an illusion. On a 3 to 4, you believe that you have doubled in size for the next minute, but this is a delusion. On a 5 to 6, you actually double in size for the next minute, as if by the enlarge reduce spell. Additionally, if you drop to 0 hit points at any time in the minute after eating a mushroom, you roll a d6. On a 5 or a 6, you drop to 1 HP instead.
Very exciting.
Cool.
I have a question about this,
Yes.
and you've answered it in the text.
Great. I'm glad I wrote helpful descriptive text.
Should we pass these out? Divvy 'em
yeah.
up?
Here you
We
go.
each.
Also, what is your name, sir?
It's, oh no, I don't remember.
Oh,
I must
no.
have taken a nasty fall, and when acid drips on your head for I don't even know how long,
Yeah.
it reduces
that's-
the brain capacity.
That's a little bit of brain damage right
He's-
there.
Yep, it's rotten up there.
Do you?
It's rotted
Would you?
a little bit.
Would you like us to bestow upon a name, or perhaps you could choose a new one for yourself?
If you have a name, that might be easier.
I suppose the first thing that came to my head was Sonic the Hedgehog, but I feel like there could be probably a better one.
Yeah. What about like,
Sewer guy? Sewer man?
what about
Superman.
Soupy?
Soupy?
Your name could be
Poopy.
Soupy, Poopy.
Hold on.
Soupy poopy.
Let me take this for the spin.
I love that name.
It's
Me
me,
too.
Soupy Poopy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that rolls
That's
off the
very
tongue
good.
very
That
well.
has a very good
that's
ring.
That's a distinguished name.
Yeah, it has a
Now
sort
that
of
is a
dignity
gentleman
to it.
there. Soupy
Yeah.
poopy.
The Lord High Mighty Soupy.
I'm feeling a little bit soupy poopy myself, I might say.
Oh,
Just from the looks of us, we're all quite foul.
It's not a good
yeah,
place to be.
I
well,
got sewage in my mouth.
very
I
well.
I just start casting prestidigitation on like my
Oh
clothes,
my
like
God.
everyone else's clothes. I'm
Thank
like,
you
if
so
you
much.
don't want items,
Oh.
just let me just try and take care of it. We can only make the most of our situation, but if we can just make it a little bit less stinky.
Mr. Soupy, real quick, do you know where we're supposed to go or like what we're supposed to do? It's just so
I fell in the
Yeah.
sewer, and then I got to my arm stuck.
right, but where
I
did you
don't
like
know.
fall from? Did you fall like you know what I'm saying? Where did you come from? You just were here.
I
and
don't
then-
remember.
Oh right, okay, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Well, I
Soupy.
suppose I do not remember how I got here either.
Were you
Like,
reaching
oh,
for
me
something
neither.
inside of that pipe?
I thought I saw
Or-
another mushroom, but I don't think it was there.
Oh, okay. Right. Where do we go now? What are there any other
Yeah.
Um,
Do you
doors
like
here?
I was
come
hoping
with
you
us?
would know.
The sort of ethics of leaving you here in the sewer with a hurt arm and a lost memory feels sort of dubious to me. So like, you can come if you like.
Only if you want to.
What a big heart you have, Magical Michael.
Yeah, I would have never thought of that.
I just feel like, it's like he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know where he came from. You know,
Oh, it's
just
soupy
sort of-
poopy. I thought he was one of us
Soupy
now.
Poopy. I mean, yeah,
Soupy poopy.
you know,
Would you like me to clean off the poopy smell from you, or would you find that would be unfitting given your new name?
No, you can clean it off.
Oh, okay. And I'll also cast vegetation on him.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
What?
Is he leading the way?
No, he just looks
Fair.
expectantly at y'all. This is
Okay.
straight up. This is a pathetic man. This is a plumber.
Yeah.
He's,
Great.
I want to pat him on the head.
For some reason, he was able to withstand acid dripping directly on his forehead for a countless period of time. So he's like probably like it's very hard for him to get hurt, but it's also very hard for him to be useful in any way. He's a sack of potatoes. He's
He's
sad,
a
sad
I like
man.
your
great
company.
member.
He's here for the
You're welcome to be
vibes.
here, Soupy.
Um,
Can we see anywhere for us to go? this area?
Yeah. Well, why don't I can go ahead and get like survival checks from everyone to make your way through the sewer and try to find an exit.
I cast guidance on myself for that.
Sure.
Same.
Yeah, sure.
We love a cleric.
I just want to use that.
Whichever one of you was not level 7 is now level 7.
Hooray!
Let's
go.
I gotta
Thank
find
you
a
so
light in
much,
my beard.
everyone.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
awesome.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you. Oh my god.
Also, I did get a nat chat 20 on the survival check plus
Oh my
5,
God.
so that was a 25.
Oh, I'd love to see
Magical.
Survival!
Ash got a 17.
Nice.
it. I got a Jenny crit.
Nice. Yeah, well, on the nat 20 from Michael, you just, sort of sense this, you are walking through the sewer and, as you all are walking through the sewer, you feel this pang of desire deep inside of you. You're clearly not in a good situation and you clearly want to get out, but there's this sense of longing inside of you for a sphere of some sort. And you know that without this sphere, you feel incomplete, you feel unwhole, escape is one mission, but the true mission at hand, you all know deep down, is this sphere. Magical Michael, as you sort of are processing this new feeling that you feel inside of you, you turn the corner and you see just the most beautiful sight that someone like you could ever see. Honestly, it's like you're back at home, because right before you, going down, you see a glistening metal pole that leads down.
Oh, thank God. So yeah, I mean, I think Magical Michael, feeling both deep yearning and sense of need, and also just knowing how good his glistening muscles are going to look as he rides down this pole, I'll just go for it.
Absolutely.
I'll just go for it.
Roll me a performance check as you slide down this pole.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's a 4.
Oh.
So...
Well,
no.
we can maybe just say that everyone else hadn't shown up yet. Maybe didn't. Maybe once they show up, you can tell them that you did such a cool job sliding down the pole, and then they'll believe you.
The longing for the sphere was a bit distracting, I'm sure.
He was trying to do like sweet moves, but he hadn't warmed up yet. So it's like, oh, this is a little.
But yes, the other three of you as well. As Michael was leading the way, you see this pole before you leading down deeper. And before you do anything, we did just have a wild magic surge donation. So let's see who I got. That's a 2. That's Michael. So go ahead and roll me a D100, Cate.
Okay. All right, that's a 32.
Hey, 32. So Magical Michael very briefly just disappears from all of your points of view. Michael, have you ever been to the astral plane before?
No.
Oh, well, you're there.
Oh, cool.
It's, I don't remember how to describe the astral plane. It's like space or something, or
that's cool.
Whatever. But yeah, you're floaty. There's little wispies. And you just maybe you get a little bit of time to yourself to do a move, to think a little bit. It's nice to not be in the sewer, at least for a brief moment. What about the rest of you? You heading down that pole?
Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me, and I jump onto the pole.
Great. If you would also like to give me a performance check to see how well you slide down this pole.
I take my hat off.
That's a 22.
22. Ash, you fucking crush it. Sliding down this pole. However you do it, you look very cool doing it.
She does it upside down, and she
Absolutely.
doesn't bonk her head when she gets to the
That's
bottom.
right.
Oh,
You go upside
yes.
down, and at the last second, you release your feet and do a flip and land on the
Incredible
stone floor
dismount.
below. For such a wonderful performance going down this pole, I gift you inspiration. You can add a luck point to your pool.
Nice.
And there's 2 of you left. And Michael comes back.
All right.
Hey.
You startled me. I thought you went
Oh
somewhere.
no, I was sorry. Yeah, I had a lot of time to think, and also I guess I lost my accent in the astral plane. But
What were you thinking about?
I was just thinking about victory and you know.
I don't know about you, but I keep thinking about spheres.
yeah.
It's all I got on my mind right
Yeah,
now.
spheres and you know, just a sort of sense of camaraderie, togetherness.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want you to know I believe in you. And then he pats you on the shoulder and you get bardic inspiration.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Love that.
Nice.
I will before jumping down, because I think Helga and I are both still at the top.
Yeah.
I just want to go up to Helga and just kind of be like, are you sure you were not hurt? I know that Ash had asked if she was hurt. Now you mentioned that you could heal, but I just want to make sure that you didn't need anything right now, because if you did,
yes,
I'd be
I
happy
think-
to have.
Well, I mean, I do feel like I've got more potential for healing now after I don't know what happened these past couple minutes, but
Things have been strange.
that's only, of course, if you would be so kind. I could also heal myself. I did
Well-
already once.
Well, I could heal you, and I know that if it was reversed, you would do the same for me.
Of course, absolutely.
Anyway, I just wanted to pop off another cure wounds just for the
Sure.
funsies.
Another reminder, you do have healing potions. It's probably a good call to use those at some point.
I have I've got 1 healing
That is
potion,
true.
and I've got
Yeah.
and I get healing from healing other
Cool,
people.
cool.
Am I-
So,
Mhm.
Are we allowed to share our healing
Absolutely,
potions?
yes.
Mhm.
You may.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have 2 in case someone needs
Yeah.
one.
Okay. I give Helga. Okay, well, that didn't add the numbers together, but I can do it in my own head.
I believe in you. You can do the math.
11 healing.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Big
much.
deal.
It's very kind. Very
yes.
kind of you. Now, do you want to go down the pole first?
I would be honored.
Of course, after you.
All right, I shall get on the pole.
Cool. Let's get a
Can I slap
performance.
guidance on Hope
Yes,
before she
you
goes
can.
down?
Yes, you can.
Good.
Performance with guidance.
Absolutely. That would be a natural 20.
Wow.
For a 23.
I mean, a natural 20. This is a check to get inspiration. I don't know if I've ever given out double inspiration before, but you got to reward the crit. So you can add another 2 luck points to your pool there, Hope. How does it look like when Hope slides down this pole? What does that
I
nat
think-
20 look like?
I think she's I think that she has her. I think that she's mainly doing a lot of I think that she's like kicking her feet out, so her hoop skirt is like really getting a lot of distance in the radius coverage here. It's just like flailing and like a Mary Poppins slow motion kind of going down.
Incredible.
Wow. They were both so graceful. I can only wonder what Michael did.
Michael kicks a rock and clears his throat. It was really cool. You so missed it. It was amazing.
I fully believe you.
All right, I'm gonna hop on that pole so I can go
Go
join
for
the
it. You
crew.
can probably give yourself guidance too.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like
Claire
you could.
X.
I'll go ahead and do
Claire
it.
X.
I can't wait to describe what it happens. What is this? Is this performance?
Performance, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 5. So I imagine it's like when you're a kid and you have on shorts at a playground and you jump on the pole and it's like when your thighs are on it and it's just squeaking all the way down because of the friction.
No.
Yeah. Soupy Poopy, is that the name that you gave him?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's very dignified.
Soupy Poopy. Let's see. I mean, no, I'm not even gonna roll any dice for him. He's so useless. He just kind of plops down next to the rest of you. You all are on this sort of stone platform here, in sort of the largest pipe that you have yet seen. This seems to be like the pipe from which all other pipes lead to. I know how sewers work.
Mother of all pipes.
Mother of all pipes.
Mother pipe.
You see just rushing down this pipe is just like coursing thick brackish water. Doesn't give off the same painful energy as the wastewater above. It seems like it's gone through some, but not all of the filtering it needs to go through. But there is just rushing water that sort of fills your eardrums as you stand before this pipe. Yeah.
Ooh,
Well.
should we just keep? I guess we get inside the pipe, right?
Is there any space to breathe down there? Can I like? What do I see going on in this pipe?
It's what I said. It's rushing water.
Okay.
It's rushing water. Well. Oh.
Where's the water going to? Does it lead to anywhere else? Can I sit in the water and ride it like a lazy river?
It's not. The river is not lazy. This water is rushing. It is coursing. It is moving. I'll let you know right now. This is the way out. You can get in the water, or I guess we'll sit here for an hour.
Let's see. Is there enough space for us to walk? Is this like a big pipe, or is it like?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I think I've got something that we can do. Do y'all want to walk on out of here? You want to just take a little waltz?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
that
nice
sounds
if we could just
Alright.
walk on out of here.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Water Walk on all of us.
Awesome. Wow.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes. Yes.
I forgot I could do this.
You're so clever and smart.
Yeah, if
Probably
I-
would have been useful earlier.
Oh, it's better now than never at all.
And listen, in my, and he clears his throat and kicks a rock again. Line of work. So you really want to avoid, hazards, and so if I may, and then I'll cast third level water breathing on.
Oh my
everyone.
gosh.
That lasts
Wow.
for 24 hours. So you
Wow.
don't have to worry about drowning. We can walk on water, and if
Hell
we
yeah.
Awesome. Oh my
you
god.
drown.
You are all too generous. I'm just gonna cast aid on everybody,
Yes.
just for fun.
Yeah, if I had any good spells, I'd totally give them to you guys, but I don't. I'm sorry.
Your little flip that you did earlier with your big splash was really inspiration to me in this
Thank you.
moment. It's
Thank
really
you.
a gift.
Yes.
It was really
Yeah.
a gift to us. Yeah, I'll cast aid on everyone, so that'll give everyone else a +5 because it's a spell for me. Only affects 3 people,
Incredible.
so I don't get it.
That's okay. Still a great cast. You all get this boost from hope. So you can walk on water, and if you choose to go underwater, you will be able to breathe. I'm now a little boy. Okay, yeah, we've still got. Right. So, yeah. You all step onto this water as it is rushing. I guess. What would happen if you? I guess it's like one of those like moving sidewalks in an airport.
Oh, I love those. I
Oh
love
my
those.
God.
They're so efficient.
We're going so fast.
I want to like go into my inventory and grab out like a rope for us all to like hold onto, so we can like hold hands like kindergartners do when we're out for recess.
Reed, play the song from Twilight. The baseball song.
Wonderful. So you all are walking along this pipe as it is going. My God, I didn't. Honestly, maybe I should have checked if Water Walk was a spell one of you could cast. Water Breathing, I was prepared for. Water Walk, I was not. Here's what I'm gonna do here. You are walking along this pipe. You sort of, and I will say the pipe is still like moving you along at a pretty fast pace, right? This water is rushing. So you still don't have a great control over the speed with which you are moving down this pipe. But you are able to avoid being under the water. There you do see like leaping out of the water are like, oh, by the way, can Water Walk be cast? It doesn't matter. Soupy Poopy's along for the ride.
It's up to 10 creatures.
Great.
So.
He's invulnerable but useless.
Come along, Soupy Poopy.
Okay.
Is he like sparkling like he's invulnerable in the same way that perhaps a different character does?
Maybe. Right. So, as you are walking along a bit longer, you see that there is like this massive, just like snapping sewer fish that were you under the water was going to be a pain in the ass to outmaneuver to avoid these things, but it's now going to be much harder. This fish now has an uphill battle to even get at you. It's you see like this fish just like leap out of the water. It's gonna try to grab one of you. This is the only roll I'm gonna make for him. It was gonna be a whole thing, but a huge couple of spells cast has to be rewarded here. Let me see. On a natural 7, I think that you just see what would have been a pretty dangerous thing that could have dealt a lot of damage come up, snap at you, and then fall defeated back into the water and swim away.
Whoa. That was weird.
Whoa. If that was any closer, I would have tried to punch it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing.
Your
Nice,
magic has
nice.
come in clutch. I couldn't be more thankful for being with this crew of people. Even though we do not know where we are, you are so strong and so resourceful.
Yeah, and we all have these cool hats. I don't know where these came from.
I was not wearing this at work today. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, this one came out of nowhere.
You know where we are? And then Mike takes a second to like look around at everybody. We're in the midst of building a friendship. And then he nods into the middle distance a little bit.
I could not have put it any
cry.
better. I'll shout, but there is plenty of water here.
Could I get perception checks from everybody, please?
Yes.
No. What?
Oh,
The audacity.
yes.
It's a 14 for Ash.
Okay.
That's a Dorothy 20.
Dorothy, 20.
Ooh.
A 22.
22.
I got a 13.
All right. So the water is moving you all fast across this pipe. And then Hope and Helga, you see fast approaching in the distance. What looks it's like this thick steel grate that like is like sloping away from the pipe of water you were in. It looks to be a filter used to whisk away any debris, anything in the water that shouldn't be there as this water is being filtered and purified. Anyone with half a mind about what happens to the debris in sewers knows that this is something very, very dangerous that is fast approaching you, that will take you to a fate you will not want to be taken to. Those of you who rolled at least a 20, so Helga and Hope, I will allow you an additional turn to maybe do something about this filter that is approaching you, and then we will have a full round of initiative to try to do something about it before you hit the filter.
Can you clarify again? This is a grate that we're trying to get around?
It is entirely blocking your path.
Is it something that we can go over?
It is entirely blocking your path.
Okay. Okay.
Can we go under?
Great.
Is
Great.
it like built into the pipe, or is it like a thing that you can change in and out? Like, how is it attached?
I would say that it's probably constructed as part of this pipe. It's not just like slid in there. Whether or not it's like actually attached to the pipe, probably it is. Looking ahead at this, it looks like this thing is going to take us where it wants to take us, unless we can break it.
Unless we can break it?
Yes. But we did get a wild magic surge redemption.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's fireball the bucket.
Yeah.
All right.
I literally was about to cast Burning Hands on this.
Wow, I keep rolling the same people over and over again. Jenny, if you could roll me a D100.
No, I'm like, I want
Yeah,
one.
hang on. Let me just get fireball, guys. Don't worry. Let me just fireball it really quickly.
Do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
hang on.
If you do cast fireball, it is centered on yourself, so that's maybe not the most ideal spell to cast. But
I don't know if there are.
I also
jump and
don't,
tackle
I did
you.
Not also
I don't know what
20 feet
there's
away
better.
from it, so
That's a 47.
a 47.
Are you a plant again?
Boy. Just ahead of you, as you were going towards this pipe, you see a unicorn appear.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh my god.
God!
Falls into
He's
the
back.
water and is whisked towards the filter ahead of
No!
Oh
I'm speechless. That is the most tragic thing I've ever seen in my life.
Would do
But
such
is
a
he
thing.
on the filter yet, or is he just getting swept towards?
He'll probably hit the filter after Hope and Helga get to take their bonus turn.
Well, I guess we'll get to see what happens when you hit the filter because of the
Oh, wait,
horse.
sorry. It does say appears within a space 5 feet of you. So the unicorn is actually quite close to you and will hit the filter at the same time y'all do.
Okay.
No?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, whose horse is this?
Somebody lost their
Somebody lost their horse in the sewer.
For some reason, Magical Michael just is like, not today. And can I take my rope and make a lasso and try and save the unicorn from the filter?
Yes. This is what you can do. Well, see, the thing is, you didn't roll high enough on your perception check to see it ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
So I think that the only people who even know that this filter is here and can act on it is Hope and Helga.
Gotcha.
If you want to try to use your turn to save the unicorn the next turn, you can. But it might be better to try to break the filter.
It's like an ethics dilemma.
There's so many dilemmas in this dungeon, and we're not even done yet.
Okay.
Okay. Jenny, I also think your camera went out of focus again.
Oh, yeah. Let me turn it off and on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's soupy.
So yeah, looking great. Right. So Hope, you've got a turn, an extra turn to do something. Is there anything you can do?
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though we are walking on water, it is like a conveyor belt that we are going close, we are fast approaching, right? That's why we're getting towards this filter,
Mhm.
right? I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm looking at the spell Control Water.
Yes.
And it allows me to control any freestanding water in an area I choose that it is a cube up to 100
Sure.
feet on a side.
Right off
How
the
much
bat,
of this?
Right
How
off
much
the
would
bat,
that affect?
None of this water is freestanding. It's all
That's what I was
flowing.
wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It does say I can cause flowing water to change a direction. Would that more accurately go under this?
Yeah,
It's kind of the spell language is kind of confusing.
Sure. What is it that you're trying to do?
Basically, my idea is to try to buy us time so we have a lot more rounds to do damage on this thing. This is a spell that would give me concentration for up to 10 minutes. So my thought process is if I can cast the spell and just hold the water while some of my other friends can just start wailing on this wall with damage and then continue on after that.
I think that is a great idea. It does say you can reverse the flow of flowing water, yes? Or what does it say?
There's so I can send you the spell language, but basically
I can just look it up.
yeah. It's basically that like so it says I control any freestanding water I choose, and then there's like a list of things I can do. One of those is called redirect flow. You cause flowing water in an area to move in any direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in unlikely directions. The water in the area moves any way you direct it, but once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes its flow based on the terrain conditions.
Yeah,
Yada, yada,
yeah,
yada.
this is a big spell you're casting.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at the language here, I mean, Jenny, I think this kind of solves it, to be honest.
Yeah? Okay.
It literally says you can redirect the flow of water. So, Hope, you see this filter ahead leading you and your party to almost certain doom, and pull upon this immense blessing from Pelor to essentially stop this moving sidewalk in its tracks. You all see just Hope standing, arms outstretched below, and the water that you were standing on is completely still when it once was flowing.
Whoa.
Sorry to be so abrupt. I just thought that perhaps this might be the best course of action.
Well, that's smart. That's good thinking there.
That was well done.
Yeah.
Should
Very
we?
nice.
Thank you so much.
Do we want to just hit it until it breaks?
I gotta.
By all means,
yeah.
I do have to focus on this, so I'm just going to keep doing that.
That's fine.
I can try. Can I try melting it? Is it metal that I can?
It is metal.
I can blast it too.
Yeah. If
Let's all
it's okay,
blast
I
it.
would love to do burning hands, which produces a cone of fire.
Totally. Is that a saving throw or a roll to hit situation?
Roll to hit situation.
Cool. Roll to see if you hit.
That is a 19.
A 19 is exactly this filter's AC. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Cool. That is 11 damage.
11 damage. Ash takes a good chunk out of this filter, melts a little bit of it away. Helga, is there anything you're doing as well? Ash did some good work on it.
Did I use Sacred Flame?
Sure.
Yes.
Poke away at it? Great.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
Probably
think that while
2d8.
everyone's doing this, because it's just a concentration spell, so with like rest of my actions, I do want to just like be getting to know the unicorn, like saying hello.
Yeah.
Like if I have any sugar cubes that I usually use on my horse, I'd like to be feeding them to the unicorn if possible. That's
So
like,
unfortunately, the unicorn isn't up on the water with you and is kind of. I don't really want to say it out loud.
oh no!
Oh, man.
But the good news is that the unicorn was going to disappear in a minute anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine.
I just want to become its friend.
We just watch him sink. We're like,
I can't help but feel like this unicorn has been in a lot of other places today. And I just feel like I don't want to do poorly on the take care of the unicorn while it's here. Great.
I think he's lost.
Maybe he wanted to do that. I don't know.
Maybe.
I did 10 damage to the grate.
Did you hit it?
It's a dexterity 14 saving
cool.
throw.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Unless the
strength
grate
don't
can
have
jump
dex.
away.
Yeah, 10 damage. Cool. Oh man, this grate is so close. This filter's so close to being broken. Anyone else got something they can do? You can do a team special.
Magic Mike will reach on his back and he'll take out a sledgehammer. And the Home Depot song starts to play, and he starts to do like a little dance with his sledgehammer. And then I would just like to hit it with my sledgehammer.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay.
What a showman.
He's very much a showman. And I can't find the thing that I'm trying to do. Oh no! Where'd it go? Oh, I broke it.
Oh no.
Oh, this is good.
You
D&D.
broke your sledgehammer.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I broke D&D forever.
No.
That's gonna be a 15.
Ooh, unfortunately, a 15 misses. But hey, you can keep fucking rolling because there's literally no imminent danger here.
Mike.
So
Michael.
y'all are mastering all the water here.
Also, okay, that was a 19.
There we go. Roll some damage.
Yay!
But I do want
Yay.
to say that he did fail 3 times, so he was just like dancing so hard that he just like whiffed it.
He was revving up.
And that is a nat 20
Oh,
wait,
yes.
wait,
Oh,
on
God.
damage? I'm confused.
on damage.
20?
Oh no, I rolled the wrong dice. I'm an idiot.
I love
I do that every game.
A 6.
That's
it's
exactly
a 6.
how many hit points the filter had left.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
With one ferocious slam, Michael Sledgehammer is able to break away this filter and allow you all to progress through. Y'all, I was throwing some things at you that would have dealt scary amounts of damage. So, this is, wow, well done.
I feel like we're just a bunch of dummies like stumbling through, missing all the obstacles.
Yeah, I think that I can, for the next 10 minutes, like, if we're still trying to get past here, I think that I can just, like, keep concentration up, but just let us keep flowing a little bit, and kind of, for the while, kind of slow us down if we get to whatever is ahead.
Yes. So you continue past this filter, and eventually you arrive at sort of like the pipe that you're in like starts to go down, right? So in order to actually exit here, you will have to dive into the water as it's not like a straight walk out of here.
I do have a grappling hook if we wanna tie it to a rope and slide down.
Oh,
Or
sure.
do you
I'm
guys just
down to
want to
try.
dive? That seems kind of fun too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm good with either.
yeah. Well, maybe we take the rope, like grappling hooks, for like a guide, you know? And then, because, you know, we can all breathe underwater for 24 hours now. So, you know, we're not going to die down there, but we certainly want to know where we're going.
Yeah. I agree.
For figuring out where we're going, here's my question, Gus, is that if I've redirected the flow and I'm still holding concentration on that, and if I stop the flow, does that mean it's standing, and then can I do something else and part the water with the other part of the water? Sorry. So the language of the spell is that, like, as an action on my turn, while using control water, I can change which of like the 4 options I can do for controlling the water. One of those is part water.
So if you part the water from the pipe that you all have arrived in, it would turn into a drop.
Okay, then I don't necessarily want to do that. Okay. Cool. Just checking. I suppose we just go down.
Let's go.
Let's just jump. It's fine. Ash dives into the water.
Cool.
Helga also dives.
Are the other two?
Most certainly.
Mike?
Yeah.
Great. You all dive into this water and start heading down this final pipe. As you go farther and farther down, suddenly the space around you opens up and starts sort of swirling around as you are in sort of this final stage of this sewer, a filtration tank meant to intended to cleanse these toxins out of the water. I don't really know how filtering tanks work, but what I do know is that it's not meant for people. So as you head down through this filtration tank, could I get Constitution saving throws from all of you? I believe that we'll call that is a bless active. I feel like bless kept on being cast and it's been long enough, so I'm just gonna give you all this one use of bless here. I don't know when the last time it was cast, but it's gonna wrap up after this save here that you all make.
Okay.
Ruh-roh. I might use a luck point on that.
Yeah.
What does bless do again?
Bless, you can add a D4 to this saving throw.
Sorry I yelled, but I did get a natural 20.
I think that Zoom cut out your audio.
That's
I did
good.
not hear you yell.
I got aggressively excited about Dungeons and Dragons.
My luck point only did so much for me.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
I got a 7.
Uh-oh.
I got an 11.
Hey,
with my
do,
luck
do
point.
either of you want to use another luck point?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
I'm
you
gonna-
like?
Oh,
Can I share? Can I share one of
Yes,
mine?
you may.
Yeah. Can I transfer? Actually, can I give every person on the team 1 luck point, please?
I've
Absolutely.
got plenty.
Okay.
You should-
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Oh
got
wait,
more.
I actually have plenty too.
Okay.
Like,
Or do you all have enough? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
use
don't worry,
another
don't
I
worry,
was like
don't
trying to be
worry.
like
I'm
generous. I was
officially
like,
using another
yeah,
one.
no, take
Thank
the
you for being
numbers.
generous.
Let's go.
Fine,
I
I'll
looked
just
at the-
keep them. I'll just keep them. It's fine.
I looked at the updated sheet and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
That's
okay.
That's a bigger
Yeah.
number than I remembered.
That's
Um,
cool.
And the luck point just lets you roll with advantage, correct?
Yeah. Well, yes, you can.
Okay,
you spend
that
the luck
did it.
point
Okay,
to
cool.
roll again. Yep.
Thank
and
you everyone for the luck points.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm asking
I'm
so many
using-
questions. I don't know how to play.
Don't sweat it. Do not sweat it.
I got a 23 with my
Sick.
second luck point.
That's better.
I got an 18.
Also better.
I might
Nice.
use the second luck point.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how much I should be fighting for here. I can also add my pluses, but I just, you know, it's hard to. Your resource management, guys, is kind of scary, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
the
just gonna-
Hey, it's
trickiest
good to go in
challenge of this,
fresh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use up. Oh, but I also had the DM inspiration, so I'm feeling better about my resources. But that wasn't worth it. That one wasn't worth it. Okay, so I used a total of 2 luck points for that. I am.
Did you roll bless as well?
I did not roll bless.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm so
Do you
sorry.
have a,
So
I
many
don't
things
know
to
if
keep
Bardic
track of.
applies to these or not.
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah.
have a
Make sure
bardic.
to use up your
Okay.
bardics. Those of you that have gotten them. You know, it says 10 minutes. I'll say they'll wrap up at the end of the dungeon. So use them
Okay.
before the dungeon's over.
Okay, great. I rolled a 4 on my bless. And then I'll just add on. So I've got. Sorry.
You're good, Jenny. What'd you roll? I don't even know what number you rolled.
I know. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I kind of want to use what everyone else got, like over 20, and I feel like
Right.
it's
Well, they don't.
really
Well, you know,
strong.
they.
It's
I haven't
okay.
checked
I got
the
an
DC
18.
Yet.
We did some resource hogging.
And I also don't know what Michael rolled. I think. Oh no, the nat 20. Right.
Yeah, Michael rolled a nat 20.
So, is there anything else you're doing to that roll, Jenny? That's a 16
Yeah,
at the moment.
I want to be with Ash. I'm gonna make it an 18. So I use
Okay.
2 of my plus ones.
Use 2 of your plus ones. All right. You all pass.
Yay!
So this filtration tank deals 46 poison and poisons you. So good news, none of you are poisoned. That's
Yes!
you will take half of the damage that
Cool.
that
Okay.
this filtration
Okay.
tank deals.
I have Dwarven resilience to poison as well.
So you
Would
will
that...
quarter this then.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Does
Uh,
Ash's hair go out when it gets wet? Am I bald?
I guess that's your call. Is it literally hair
She's
made
bald.
of fire?
Yeah, she's bald.
Oh my god.
Until she's dry, she's gonna be bald.
She looks great, actually, though.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
I'm
I
loving
bet
it.
she looks
Really
really
fucking
good
hot,
bald.
yeah.
You look really good.
Okay, that is 11 damage halved to 5. For Helga, that's halved again to 2.
Ah.
You all head through this filtration tank, and you spill out into a room that is entirely unfamiliar to you. You are no longer in a sewer. In fact, you have spilled out of the sewer and landed in sort of this wide pool, this wide rectangular pool that this water is drifting into. If you were to turn around to look at where you came from, you see that the water from the sewer is spilling out of the mouth of a relief sculpture of the horrifying visage of a Kraken's face on the side of this wall. You look around. You see that there is a figure, multiple figures actually, standing on the other side of the room. One of whom has this sort of long robe and these tentacles that are sort of wrapping around his body, curling around his head. He regards you all and he says, "Why, hello. Welcome to the Crapple."
Hi there.
The crapple, you
The
say?
crapple.
That's right.
We are honored to be here.
So glad to be here at the crapple.
Is that a temple for Kraken?
The Kraken Chapel, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
okay.
oh, Kraken
that
Chapel
makes
of
sense.
crap,
That
surely.
makes sense. Okay, yeah.
It's wonderful that you all have been able to make it here to this place. You know, the Kraken, he does lie below. He is sleeping, and one day, hopefully soon, he will rise again. And we are simply all here to honor his presence and to revere him for the power that he has. Now that you all have joined us, our ask is simple. You know, not everyone is about the crapple lifestyle. We understand. But we, you know, it's important that our family here at the crapple continues to grow. So if one of you would like to come and join us and continue spreading the good word of the Kraken, we will allow the rest of you to go.
No way, you
Soupy
gotta
poopy,
stay?
this sounds like a job for
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
This
No.
guy will do it, and I
What?
push him
No,
forward.
no, I know.
Whoa.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
why are you saying no? This seems like a wonderful opportunity.
This is so great. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
just to be
couldn't-
clear.
I don't want to
no.
go. I don't want it.
Oh, why not? Just talk us through it. I'm sure I'd be
There's-
so happy to.
These men are strange. They're giving me a bad vibes.
That's not a
I
nice
don't
thing
like
to
it.
say.
I think it's
You've
just
been-
because you do
you've
not
been
know them.
incredibly rude to me the entire time. I'm not sure you're one to talk.
Well, I do not. If I have made you feel like I had treated you in any way that was a bad.
Not to you.
No, he was talking to me because I was being mean to him. But the thing is that you kind of deserved it. So
Yeah, Soupy, listen. Sometimes in no, Soupy, breathe with me, Soupy. There you go.
Deep
There you go.
breaths.
Soupy, listen. Sometimes in life you have to do things that you don't want to do, and sometimes, Soupy, you got to take one for the team. And right now, I'm just letting you know, it's all back for you. And then I gently tuck his hair behind his ear,
Oh.
and I cup his cheek.
Oh.
I say, Soupy, it's always been you.
Oh.
And then I say, so stay here. Let us get us out of here, and I'll come back for you, all right?
Yeah, roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Wow.
Gonna manually.
Oh, can I? Sorry, if like Magic Mike is like here and was like where I was trying to lean into this, is there a way that I could convince you that I'm slapping guidance on this?
Yeah, you can give Michael a little nudge. Yeah.
Sure.
Great.
No problem.
Finger guns.
Guidance. I would also like to use one of my luck points to re-roll that.
I
please.
saw that roll and I was like,
Not
oh.
in the world. Here we go. I have such bad persuasion. It's hilarious. Well, that's a 5. That's
It's
not
better.
probably
No!
gonna do
A 5?
it. A 5.
Everyone throw your luck points.
yeah, you want?
Anyone else giving a luck point?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, I am.
All right, roll again.
Okay. Just really want this to happen.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
I have
slap.
four
Mike
luck
on
that
the
was
back.
a 9. We're getting close.
All right.
Do it
Don't
again.
forget your luck-
Take another
You can
one.
also
of mine.
add your plus bonuses.
Oh,
to this.
yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Here we go. Persuasion.
I also
Roll.
have something I could do.
Okay, that's a 13, and then I'm going to add 5 of my bonus points to it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
for-
and you have guidance, I think.
Did you roll guidance?
Oh no, I'll bank my guidance for later.
I don't think you can do that. I think
Oh,
you have
okay.
to use
It's like
it on
a
the next
minute.
roll, yeah.
Okay, so then can I swap out my bonus for guidance? Is that
Sure.
fair? Okay. So not that I don't know how guidance works, but for people in the chat who
D4.
might not think
It's a
that's 4.
Which
Nice.
brings you to what total?
Guys, I don't remember numbers.
Oh
I
wait, it's in the chain. It's in the
yeah,
log.
It's in the thing.
I think it was a 13 as your base number.
Yeah, 13, so 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 total?
Yeah.
I think that I don't know if they were doing it
Plus
in-
5. You
Oh,
were using
plus
plus
five.
5 of your plus ones, remember?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So like just like a whole lot, I guess. Think about.
So 21,
There you go.
All
Okay.
right. With a 21.
I think. Call me out if
22?
I'm wrong.
22.
22.
You said 22? All right.
Oh, bad math.
Yes, with a 22, you see that you staring deep into Soupy Poopy's eyes. He this sort of like burning acidic hole in his hat, and this sort of sense of these eyes that are yearning to belong somewhere. He goes, oh, okay, I will worship the Kraken. Here we go. And he
I'm gonna give him guidance before he goes away. Sorry, I just
You're
bopped my
good.
microphone.
Yes, Soupy Poopy turns and joins his new brethren in the crapple. The Kraken priest smiles at you all and says, very well, I'm sure we will welcome, you said Soupy Poopy?
That is correct. That is his God's
his
given name.
God-given name. Yeah.
Poopy Poopy welcome. I shall let you all go now, and if you see the that monster himself, why don't you tell him hi for me? Walks over to the wall, presses a button which opens the bottom of this pool, leaving a passageway into the ocean below.
The
Well,
ocean.
goodbye, Soupy.
Wait, so
Sorry I was mean to you, Soupy.
I'll come back for you.
Okay.
And I shall write to you.
What? So, Magical Michael will look at the sort of leader guy,
Yes.
and say, "So, just to be clear, like we're good. If we're good, we're good.
Yes.
All right.
One of your own has graciously agreed to join the cause. We no hard feelings, as they say.
Okay.
All right.
It was
Cool.
a pleasure to meet all of
Yeah,
you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Oh, well.
I guess we leave now, right?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's just go.
Dive
Get
in
the
that
fuck out of
ocean.
here.
Let's go swim.
Wee.
Cool. You all dive into this pool, and start swimming down into the ocean. You're not sure at first where exactly it is you're supposed to be heading, but this calling within you for the sphere grows stronger the further down you go. Once again, I want to call out, I did have a mechanic that might make those of you who don't have very high constitution modifiers not have a very good time, but you all can breathe underwater and it is fine. However, unfortunately for you, there was just a lair action redeemed.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
I feel like we deserve that, to be totally honest.
I can take it. I can take it.
We
As-
deserve it for Soupy.
As you are swimming down into this ocean in search of wherever it is you need to go to get the sphere, suddenly the water all around you becomes electrically charged.
Oh, no.
lightning,
No. Lightning.
flows throughout the ocean. You all
Oh,
will have
God.
vulnerability to this damage. So you better hope you pass this con save. Why don't we get a monster of a con save from all of you?
Why'd you have to call it a monster of a god
A
save?
monster of a con
Ugh.
save.
Okay.
And do we still have, was it Bless up?
I don't believe so anymore. No.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 from me.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'm just gonna keep burning through my luck points.
Nice.
Is what's
I'm
gonna
gonna
happen here.
Go for it.
Because
go for
I'm
it.
just
Let's turn off lair actions
I'm-
for the rest of the.
I'm gonna
round.
go ahead and use 2 of my +1 bonuses to take that up to a 20, just to be on the
Okay.
safer side. Hopefully that'll do it.
Yeah. So I'm really glad. So on my I used 1 luck point, and on my second roll I got an 18, which it's +1 for my modifier, and then I'm gonna add a +1, so I'm with Helga on being a dirty 20.
Cool. 30, 20. Yes. What about Michael?
It was a 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's how we're gonna play this. I just realized that, these are the lair actions of a Kraken that I am giving you. However, I didn't consider earlier that the Kraken is asleep. So probably, the lair actions as he's, breathing in and out of sleep, maybe not as strong as they would be. So I am going to call the 20s successes. That 19 is a failure. So the 3 of you that succeeded will take this damage flat, and Michael will take it doubled.
Okay.
Here we go.
We can heal you.
I got so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
healing
yeah.
potions.
They're not an awful roll here. That is 8 damage. So Michael will take 16, and the rest of
Okay.
you will take 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Bad.
We also have a wild magic surge that has been redeemed.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Please.
finally, someone else. Helga, Sam.
Yeah!
Could
I'm
you-
excited to roll a D100.
Yeah, roll me a D100, please.
97.
97.
Nice.
You are surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Oh, hell yeah.
nice.
That's pretty sick.
Oh, nice.
Can we
So-
all hear it, or is it just Helga?
I think you all can hear it. And you know what? I actually think that I might rule this as having an actual effect on what is about to happen. Because here is what is about to happen, y'all. As you get closer to this calling that moves you, you see the monster himself, a sleeping Kraken here on the ocean floor. Just a gargantuan, horrifying creature. Were this Kraken to wake up, boy, would it be curtains for you all. This is a terrorizer of towns, ships, civilizations. This is a mythical, legendary creature that you wouldn't dare imagine to approach peacefully asleep. As you get closer to this Kraken, and Helga's ethereal music plays around you, why don't we get, let's see, any of perception, insight, or investigation from the 3 of you?
Okay, I'll do insight.
I'll
Yeah,
do
me too.
perception.
So good thing that we have a lullaby playing, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's actually pretty huge.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do perception for me.
That's only a 9 for insight.
And can I cast guidance on myself if I'm actively looking at this creature?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Oh, can I also do that? Because I also have guidance.
Yup.
19.
Okay.
21 for me.
21. Michael.
I don't want to brag, but I got a 7. So.
Wow, Michael! Oh my god!
Let's
Free reading, all right?
Oh my
I
god!
know, I'm just so good at stuff.
Hope, you have a general idea of this, but Helga, you know it for sure. This lightning that is emanating from the Kraken partially is from the Kraken himself, but there's something a little extra there. And as ridiculous it might seem, the call for the sphere is so intense that you know that the way out of where you have been and the way towards where you need to go is the Kraken's mouth.
Oh.
I feel like I turned to say, guys, you're not going to believe this. And it comes out as.
I would say that since you have water breathing, I'll let y'all communicate underwater.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh my
thanks.
god.
You are like just far enough away from the Kraken. Should you approach it, it would be a why don't you all tell me what you're doing? I will say though that Helga's basically playing a lullaby right now. So keep that in mind. But Helga delivers this information to you all. You see the Kraken.
Gotta go down that
below.
mouth.
Oh,
Gotta get it in there.
Helga,
Yes.
do you by chance happen to have a way to keep us quiet?
Oh, I think I do actually. Let's see. I want to make sure that I can do this. I have the silence spell. No sound
Okay.
can be created within or passed through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside of it. So I think it has to be a point I see in range. So maybe I should just like make it real quiet in front of the Kraken's direct area that we're swimming in. What do you think? All right, I'm
Sounds
gonna
right to me. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that and cast silence on the area right
I'm-
in front of the. Oh, what was that?
I was just gonna ask, is the Kraken's mouth like open?
No.
Or do we have to open it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Should I cast silence then? Because I
Maybe
thought it was
not.
open. I thought that man was
I thought
snoring.
I just thought we had to like slide right
I
in.
thought he was like.
Interesting.
Let me check my inventory.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on that. I'm rethinking.
Yeah.
The gears are spinning.
Does the Kraken count as a creature?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, damn it. Not a humanoid. I take it.
No, not a humanoid.
Interesting.
I do have a net. I don't know if we wanted to put it over him like a blanket, and then if he does wake up, then
This
Then
net
he's stuck.
probably would cover like 1/4% of this Kraken's body, maybe. It's like maybe putting like a little tiny
Perfect.
band-aid on you.
He needs a blanket.
has anyone got any cool potions to put in its mouth or something?
Oh.
I can make it climb.
I have. Okay. Oh, dear.
This is absolute bullshit.
It's like,
Okay.
it's asleep, and that's great.
Like we could just be real gentle, I guess. And then I mean,
Peel the
what's
bit
gonna
back, you
what's
know?
gonna happen if we gotta go into his mouth? He's gonna eat us no matter what. So
Yeah, he might get spooked. Wait, is there any way we could make him like? Maybe we could tickle it. Does he have nostrils? We could tickle his little nostrils and he sneezes. I don't know.
Yeah, just tickle.
Gus,
tickle
Gus is
it.
making a
Yeah,
face like
yeah,
this is
yeah.
a great idea. Does spiritual weapon have mass to it? Because what if I just like cast it inside of his mouth to open?
I have a very bad idea.
let's
Tell
hear
us.
it. Let's hear it. We're...
Tell us.
So I could. I don't want to metagame too much,
Mhm.
but I could wild shape into an octopus.
Oh, I forgot you were a
one of
druid.
you in one of my tentacles, and then swim, and then be like, "Oh ho, natural enemy of the
Oh, wait,
Kraken."
guys. What if?
I gotta
what if-
say, it's what, Jenny?
What if I went? What if I could somehow? What if I get someone to go towards his mouth and then eat a mushroom to get big and then open it by getting bigger?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say.
I forgot about the magic
It's-
mushroom.
The best path forward, my recommendation as your friend, is
Yes, Gus?
is to do things that disturb the Kraken's space as little as possible.
Okay.
So, hitting it with a weapon, tickling him, being very large. It's probably not a big feat of strength to get his mouth open. You'll just have to do it very gingerly.
I think, let's just be gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just be quiet, boys. You know?
Okay. So are
Yeah.
we back to the first plan?
We can
Yeah.
still be very quiet about it. Yeah.
Let's just be really normal about it, okay, guys?
Yeah, just be chill. Just be chill.
Ash, I think that I just feel like we can all do it together, but you feel so nimble.
Honest, I'll
true.
take one for the team. I'll go down. I'll crack that open.
There is that lovely lullaby music emanating from
I'll come
Helga.
with you. I'll be next
Okay.
to you, by
Yeah,
your side.
I could
Should we
use your
just all
strength too.
All right.
Together.
As the both of you approach, I want a group stealth check from the both of you, just by being up near the Kraken's business. Because of Helga's wild magic surge lullaby, please do this with advantage.
Great.
Is there a way I could guidance them before leaving us?
You can guidance one of them.
I can probably guidance myself as well. I have a question.
Yes.
I have heavy armor, which has disadvantage, but we are also underwater, so is it making that much noise?
Probably still yes. Like your
Okay.
movements are still probably like
Clankier.
clanking around. We do have another wild magic surge redemption.
No!
Oh my god.
No!
Hooray!
Not like this!
That's a 3, Ash. If you could, we'll say that this happens before you all approach. You haven't made your
Oh,
stealth checks
God.
yet. So Ash, you go ahead and roll. Let's also, because this is very high stakes, let's let that be the last magic surge of the dungeon.
I'm glad Ash gets one.
Yeah.
I hope you're not a plant.
I hope I don't turn into like a trombone or something. 'cause
If
that
you
would be
do,
bad.
I'll throw you into the Kraken's mouth. I promise.
That's a D100. What is
A
that?
D100. Yep.
Alright. That's a 32.
A 32. Hey, you also go to the astral plane for a little bit.
Perfect, guys.
Where's Ash?
Exactly
By the
what we
way,
wanted to do.
This is casino jail. So
Is my dad there?
not at this present
Oh my
moment,
God.
But, you know,
Oh,
there's
good.
maybe,
Good
like,
for him.
You know, like off in the side, there's like a disgruntled gambler, just like that stupid cat.
Hey, how you doing,
oh,
President Ash?
Pretty bad. What did you do? And then you come back. You're
Okay,
back
yeah.
underwater. Cool. Let's get that group stealth check.
Woo! I'm gonna cast guidance.
Jenny, did you cast guidance on Ash or no?
I would like to.
Is that a D4?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's with advantage.
Okay, I'm glad we have advantage. Now I don't have disadvantage. Okay.
It's a 22.
Awesome.
I got a 23.
Incredible. You all
I
both
got really lucky.
approach this Kraken. Lullaby music playing. The Kraken is still peacefully sleeping. Whichever one of you would like to try opening the Kraken's mouth, it's going to take another stealth check, an individual one this time, but it can still be with advantage.
I think I'm gonna nod to Ash.
Okay.
I think
you want me to do
you've
it?
got
Okay.
this.
Okay.
You've got this. And I give guidance to Ash again.
Oh god.
Okay, with advantage.
With advantage.
Advantage and a D4.
What's the D4? Oh, the guidance.
Guidance.
Duh.
Dear.
Can I use a luck point?
You can use as many luck points as you need, and people can give you luck points as well.
Mm-hmm.
Use a luck point.
And you can use your bonuses.
How do I use the bonus again?
You have a bank of +1 bonuses. So
Oh,
just
do you
need to
have
say that you're
Bardic
using
as
them.
well?
Oh, great call. You have a bardic
I do
inspiration
have
for
Bardic,
Magical
yeah.
Michael.
That's
That's
a
Let's
D8.
go.
what's your
Hold on,
bardic die,
I have to
Michael?
start writing stuff down.
I know.
Bardic inspiration.
That's 1d6, correct?
Yeah.
Depending on your level. Okay.
Oh, 1d6, sorry.
got it. You got it.
Right. I'm gonna use another luck point.
Okay.
So I'm rolling like.
That's right. If you give us luck points, we will use them.
That's right. Donate to Trans Lifeline right now.
And then that was stealth or strength.
Stealth.
Okay. $24.
Well, a
Let's
Kraken's passive perception is a 14, so that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ash, you gingerly pry open this huge maw of this Kraken, and you see a portal, this deep black void in the Kraken's mouth, surrounded by lightning. And you all can now, with Ash, with the music playing, with Ash prying it open, you may all now enter the portal to the finale of Unprepared Castle
Let's
Tournament of
go!
Champions. Congratulations to the firefighters for making it out of the water dungeon. Congratulations to us for being so on schedule with all of these dungeons. I don't know
Yeah,
how these things
absolutely.
work.
Really
Shout
proud
out.
of
That's insane.
Very, very wild. Thank you all so much for donating. Thank you for watching. We are going to take another 30-minute break before we see the Favored take on the water dungeon. So
Not Earth Dungeon.
sorry, the Earth dungeon. Thank you, Jenny.
They repeat what we just did.
Whoa! Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in half an hour.
Bye.
Bye.